What's up, guys, and welcome back to an episode of the Bromley series. And today we're here for episode 2, and we have just finished the January transfer window. So today we're playing the first game after the January transfer window. We're playing Hyde today. And before you get excited, no, I've not got all my custom graphics back onto my MacBook. I recorded the previous episode obviously on my Mac. This is on my previous Windows computer. I just transferred the save over by USB, although I should have done it by the cloud now I think about it, but I didn't. But I'm thinking this is what I might do, because one, I don't like uploading a video without all the graphics. I don't like it. I think it has to be on YouTube. It needs to have all the graphics, it needs to look really good, which I prefer. In my opinion, this looks a lot better. So I think I'm going to record videos. It only takes like 15-20 minutes to record a video. So I'm going to record the video, upload it, or sort of stuff on this. Then I'll just transfer the save back over to my Mac and carry on playing the 6 months or whatever it is of the season. So I'll play on the Mac without the graphics. But then I'll record it in this. Plus, another reason, major reason, is that rendering videos, which you have to do, is very taxing on the computer, and it's not very good for it, put it that way. I don't really want to do that for a computer that costs that much. So although it can handle it really easily, obviously it's a MacBook, but I just don't like it. Don't like the idea of it getting ruined. However, transfers. We've brought in a couple of players. We brought in Nathaniel Rowe Turner. This guy. He's my new left back. Well, one of my left backs. John Shaw is a new striker I've got. He's done okay. The real underlying tone you'll see in this episode is that things have been really difficult. This guy, who is not even featured, is under 21. I do need to switch him back over. I forgot I signed him actually. Daniel East is a new backup goalkeeper I've brought in because the Irish guy left. I don't know his name. I just know he's the Irish guy. Connor O'Donnell. He left as he was unhappy about game time. Akita's gone out on loan to Maidenhead because he's not required anymore. And hopefully he'll develop a little bit and we can sell him on. Let's just see how Ollie Kerr's been doing. He's been banished to the under-18 since he's not playing. Or he's not in the first team. Has he improved? He's improved slightly, I think. I think that was a 10 before. Anyway, with regards to how things have gone really difficult. Really badly, sorry. And as I said in the previous episode, I think this year relegation is very much on the cards, and I've not been wrong. We beat Woking, obviously. Oh, sorry, we started off the summer transfer window, didn't we? I'm forgetting where we were. Forest Green. We lost to Forest Green, lost to Macclesfield, lost to Bristol Rovers. Sorry. Then we beat Hyde, today's opponent, 3-2, which was huge. Then we lost to Histon, drew, lose. Got hammered by Eastleigh 6-1. Then we beat Newport, which is amazing. Then we lost to Welling, but then we had a really good cup run actually. We drew with Aldershot, who are in our division, away from home. Won the replay at our place. Then went on to play against Scunthorpe, or went to Scunthorpe and drew 1-1 before losing 1-0 at home, which was really amazing performance. Really good spirit by the lads. Drew a couple of games in between there. But you can see, it's just things have been, you can see the results for yourself. There's lots and lots of red, not a lot of green. There's a couple of yellows. And all that means is that we are in 22nd in the table, 7 points off Woking, who are in 20th. So it's pretty dire at the moment. It's not hopeless. It's not totally hopeless at the moment. I do think we can still survive, but I think it's going to be very difficult. Those 50 points are looking pretty far away at this point. We are over halfway there. However, we had 5 wins. Well, for me, when I looked at it, it seems like ages ago. And then I looked, and now we've still got 6 wins. It's not good. It's not good. Eastleigh have done amazingly since they've come up. Obviously, they came up with us last year, and are second in the table. We're looking at back-to-back promotions potentially. That's incredible. They've got quite a way to go. 7 points to catch Forest Green. But yeah, things are looking pretty dire. Today's opponents are Hyde, who are just below us, so it's a relegation battle. So we'll have to see how we get on. Team formation's changed. I've developed this counter-attacking formation, which is, I want to say it's done really well, but obviously you can tell it really hasn't. But to be honest, it doesn't matter what tactic I've used. I've used 3 different tactics. Obviously not chopping and changing all the time. I've stuck with a tactic for a long time, for a period of results, and just see what happens. And it doesn't really matter what tactic I use. We are just so outclassed. That's the huge thing. We're outclassed. We have had a takeover actually. I need to mention that. We got bought by a consortium, and he gave us no money to spend, and and give us some debt. So all in all, pretty fantastic takeover, if you ask me. Thank you, massive thank you, and welcome to the club. But so that made it harder, and also, to be honest, what made it really difficult is that the takeover was ongoing. He failed in his bid, and we were under takeover offers. He was pulling out, then he took over, then he was close, then he was pulling out, he was close, then he was pulling out, etc. And all the time I was under a transfer embargo and in the transfer window, so it wouldn't let me do anything. Well, to be honest, it doesn't even matter if we're in the transfer window because we can sign free agents anyway, which is all we're looking to do. But it's just really pathetic, it was, and made my life a hell of a lot more difficult. And I also had job offers, and at times I've seriously sat there and thought, do I accept this? And I think to myself, no, because if I leave and just say Bromley do survive, then I'll sit there going, damn, I could have done that, and I could have still been with them building for a promotion. So I'm not going to leave unless I get sacked, which is unlikely given that I've just signed a 3-year contract extension and the club can't afford to sack me. My job security is like 100%. They can't afford to sack me, they've said. So yeah, I'm pretty much unsackable at the moment. That's pretty good. So even if we do go down, but if we do go down, I may jump ship. If we go down. I may turn this into a journeyman, because I don't know if I want to go through a Skrill South campaign again just to come back up to get most likely relegated again. I don't know if I want to do that. But as I say, I do think we have got enough quality to potentially survive, and I think there are some pretty dreadful teams in this division who we can do the upsets occasionally. So I do think we can still survive. As I say, it's not dire yet. It's not hopeless. Things are pretty bleak, but it's not hopeless at the moment. However, another side note is that in the Blue Skrill, I keep wanting to call it the Blue Square, obviously the previous sponsor, Skrill North, Hinckley have got promoted, which is really bizarre given that Hinckley are now extinct as far as I'm aware. Hinckley is quite local to me, and I'm pretty much certain Hinckley is now extinct. Like, they've been made liquidated and all that. Yet they're in the game because obviously it's not been updated. So they've come back, which is even more crazy. They've come back despite being in such a dreadful position they were in real life. And guess who they're owned by? They had a takeover by none other than Massimo Moratti. And he's only come in as a consortium, the former Inter Milan boss. In this save, when the game, because it's not been updated yet, Thor, or whatever his name is, the new owner of Inter, is not the owner. It's still Moratti, and then he sold the club to some Bulgarian. And he's obviously now gone on to buy Hinckley, and he sold the club's value. Inter Milan is valued at hundreds. I think it's hundreds. I want to say it's hundreds of million. That's my gut instinct. It was hundreds of million. I don't know the ins and the outs in terms of the game. Oh damn, we've conceded a goal. But so in theory, he should giving Hinckley loads of money to spend. Yeah, the reality is he's really not. He really hasn't. He's given them their top earner is like £150 a week. And they brought him in January after his takeover, so they've got no money to spend. So they're none the better. But it's quite hilarious that he's gone from Milan, fashionable, amazing Milan, Champions League winning not too long ago, Milan, to Hinckley United. I think that's pretty, to the Green King Stadium. I think that's pretty incredible to see. When I told my dad, he just burst out in laughter because he found that hilarious. But we are losing today. Crucial game. Hopefully, I hoped we would be able to get a result. He's just punted the ball up for no reason at all. So when I'm being all positive and thinking we're going to potentially survive and all this sort of stuff, we go around and put in a performance like this and lose the game to Hyde. Isn't FM wonderful at times? I see. On a side note, though, I can't complain. I really can't complain, given that I recently, today when I'm recording this, you'll probably see us on Friday. I'm hoping to do a Monday Friday upload thing. For these series, but again, that's not 100%. But anyway, I'm recording this on the Saturday, and I recently watched Total Team Talk's Hull City video, and if you haven't seen, I don't want to spoil it too much, but his form is pretty. I was laughing at his form, like it was pretty hilarious. I feel so sorry for his form, but he did okay. So I don't want to spoil it too much for him, just in case anyone hasn't seen it. If you don't, I'm going to assume all of you watch him, because I mean, it's Total Team Talk, but in case any of you don't, just go YouTube Total Team Talk, and you've got to watch his stuff. It's pretty. It's the YouTube videos I watched before I started making in videos myself. So yeah, Rick's a good guy. We are losing this game though, and we have pretty much lost. So I can't complain about my form though, given that I know he's gone through that. Please, can we get a draw? No, we're gonna lose. We're going to lose. We're going down. Let's just be pessimistic now. I'm going to say aggressively that was really bad. And they're all not very happy. Well, some are green, but generally very unhappy. And we've not moved in the table. Hyde are now catching us up. Things are looking pretty bleak. It's all doom and gloom. The world is going to end. I might not be at Bromley very much longer. Next time I come to you, I might not even be at Bromley. I may have resigned or been sacked. I don't think I'll be sacked. As I say, I've just signed the new deal. And they can't afford to sack me, so it's highly unlikely. We've risen to 5 games without a win. And the win we did get was pretty incredible because we beat Bradford PA, and now it doesn't sound much, but they're bottom of the table. They're on a really good run of form. They got like manager of the month, their guy did at that point. I'll just show you the Massimo Moratti. Hinckley, landmarks, takeover, Massimo Moratti, the former Inter Milan owner. I don't know what else to show really. Just quickly, just see who's top of the Premier League. God, it's so nice to see logos again. So nice to see logos. I really want them back on mine when I'm playing it generally. Chelsea are top of the table. Did I progress in the trophy? I can't remember if I progressed in the FA Trophy. I don't think I did. I think I got knocked out by Eastbourne. I want to say it was Eastbourne. Got knocked out of the FA Trophy by Eastbourne. So next episode will be Grimsby. End of the season. Could be relegation. We could be relegated by that point. I'm going to try and be positive and think we're going to turn it around. Let me know in the comments right now. Type it in if you've made it this far. Let me know in the comments. Do you think we're going to survive? Yes or no? And if I don't, would you like me to resign and make this a journeyman? My reputation as things stand is regional. I just completely bypassed myself. My reputation at the moment is regional. So if I do resign, I could potentially, in theory, I'd hope to get up. The jobs I've been offered are in this division. So I'd hoped, for example, Hereford offered me a job. I'd hope I could get a job in this division. I could turn it into a journeyman, and the goal could be for myself to get to the Premier League, or whoever that may be with. So you can let me know in the comments. Would you like that? I really don't want to go through a Squirrel South again. I really don't want to do that. If everyone says, no, you got to do the Squirrel South, then I may stick with it. I may be persuaded, but I really don't want to. So let me know in the comments. Would you be opposed to me resigning? Monaco series, I plan on starting to play that very, very soon. So keep watching my channel for that one to come out. And then we'll have probably like 3 or 4 videos a week on my channel, which should be good to see. So pretty much until next time, I don't have anything else to say really. So I'll see you for Grimsby.